What do they all mean? Some say Michael Jackson's perfect dance moves were from the holy dance. So this is a seductive dance.
Is it scary? Killed little girl, screaming, doom, fall down the stairs, dress torn, blood. Blood is on the dance floor, blood is on the knife. She got your baby. Blood. For his God's sake. The devil's. I am tired of this devil business, he admits. You're wrong or you're right, it don't matter if you're black or white, if you're of the darkness or not. I'm not racist, I'm just saying black represents darkness, that's just the way it is. Truth didn't matter to Michael Jackson. You want to be bad, it doesn't matter who's wrong or right. You wouldn't be saying that if you're the victim. Who's right and who's wrong when love is gone never used to matter to you. The lie becomes the truth, he says. The lie is, Billie Jean is not my lover. She says, I am the one, but the kid is not my son. So he's telling people it's all right to fornicate and then to abandon your child. Because according to him, the lie becomes the truth. It doesn't matter according to him. For 40 days and 40 nights, the law was on her side. So he says, after a while, the law will be in your favor. Because degeneracy will increase and people will accept it. Because people will be more and more degenerate. And in a democracy, that's what happens. People will accept more nonsense. Because it's all about the majority, and the majority is nonsensical. Your money's worth of love. Make believe. He loved lies, promoted lying. He was a snake. Truth in chapters of our minds is an excerpt from among his many lyrics, of his many songs. So he says the truth is up to you. It's just in your mind, whatever you want it to be. It's your truth. Relativism defeats itself because the claim that all truths are equal is a claim of absolute exclusivity. That it has to be right and not the alternative, which is no, there is absolute truth and it's not relative. The sun is hot even if there are idiots who say it's not hot. Living crazy, that's the only way. There ain't no sin, he says. Well, said because he's in hell now. He's dead. Do as thou wilt. That's the satanic law. And he promoted it. There ain't no rules. It's up to you. Hide your inhibitions. Let that fool loose. He admits that he wants you to be a fool. So only a fool would defend Michael Jackson. But there you are in the comments. I said this before you appeared. It's your fault if you step into the spot where I said an idiot is going to stand there. Crazy. The only way. Here he is pointing at the Twin Towers, the demolition of which was a satanic ritual. Blood on the dance floor. You here see the black and white tiles that can be found in Masonic temples. Elite so-called Freemasons worship Satan. Black and white mixed is the opposite of what Jesus will do, which is to separate the sheep from the goats. The people of the darkness will be on the left, and they will burn. The people on the right, the very, very puny minority, they will be with Jesus. So in the background you see pillars of smoke because of the demolitions. And here, as others have taught me, because I haven't discovered this myself, 9/11, he's referring to it, foreshadowing it, among many other examples of such foreshadowings. It says that after the September 11 attacks, Michael Jackson narrowly avoided death by oversleeping, supposedly. No, he knew what was going to happen. He helped organize the United We Stand, What More Can I Give benefit concert at a stadium. And so that's referring to what more sacrifices can be given. And he said he was bad. He's saying bad is good. Woe unto them that call evil good. Here he is doing the devil horns, implied. Well, not, yeah, implied. In the closet, so a homosexual, a truthphobe, a rainbow thief. You're a snake that's on loose, the strike is your desire, referring to his penis. Later, the centipede, another long thing. And then, further on, it says, to give him all your love. So it's about a him, not a her, which shows that he was indeed a homosexual and promoting this. Why? Because Satan wants everything upside down. He wants men to be with men instead of with women. He wants fools to govern instead of the wise. He wants the mob to rule instead of wise rulers. Democracy. He wants women to act like men and men to act like women. He wants people to rebel against authority at every level. Except, of course, his authority among devils. So here he is promoting dressing like a homosexual, which not all of them do. But in a gay parade, you would see something like this, I assume, because I've seen like news about them, and they showed some photos of them parading their filth. And here he is acting like a woman and looking like one, to an extent, because he's representing the Antichrist, Baphomet, who will be androgynous according to his followers. Mix of male and female. Red and blue also show that. And the M is it's not just for his name. That's silly, because there's no need for an M for your name. She doesn't need to see the M to know who he is, for example. Knights Templar, Friday the 13th reference. Here you see a Saturn symbol. Neverland, reference to Peter Pan. The original lyrics of They Don't Care About Us were anti-Semitic. Jackson released a revised version of the song. So he's saying that his masters don't care about us. Tell the angels no, heaven can wait. So he says, don't go to heaven, it's not good there. If an I was God, says the child sacrificer, utter hypocrite, I'd fix it. So without explaining, folks would know. They'd know what's going on inside. Knowing the right thing to do doesn't mean you're going to do it. So if Michael Jackson were God, he would force people to do the right thing. So no one would have a choice. Everyone would be his puppet.
Fear is transformed into exhilaration. And where the darkness is embraced with open arms. Bring the undead to life. Dance with your demons.